Hey guys, welcome back to Beginner's Guide episode 4. This is my little baby account, Keyflower, and I wanted to talk about where I'm at, what's going on. I've got GB10 on farm. We'll go ahead and get that farming while we roll along here. You can see my Hall of Heroes. I was able to clear up to 5. I believe I cleared it all by myself, but then I used a rep for 6 and failed, so I'm thinking I'm statistically not ready for 6. But this is my GB10 team. I'm leaving the Yinghong out. She's fine. I've used her in it before, but I think the other units together are better. And it's successful. I lose maybe 1 out of every 20 or less, so 95% or more, something like that, which is great. GB10's on farm. That was my big major goal. But now what's the next goal? I think when I first did my main account, I went from Giants to TOA to Dragons, on and on we go. But I'm trying to do things a little differently this time. I think there's a more efficient route. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to farm Giants like forever. Months and months and years of farming Giants. And yeah, I think my goal is to eventually get a little faster on Giants, but the speed is between 3.5 to 4.5 minutes currently. And as I get better runes and increase my towers, that'll go up with this team. Eventually, maybe I could replace a Bernard or a Shannon, something like that. But I think the Ritesh, Bella, Vero are here to stay. And I'm still skilling up Vero, and I haven't skilled up Ritesh at all. So that will increase the speed as well. But anyway, my plan is to farm Giants exclusively. I'm not going to worry about Dragons at all. I'm not going to worry about Necro at all. I'm just going to farm Giants. My goal is to get Premium, Swift, Despair, and Fatal sets. And as far as offsets go, Blade is a great offset. Energy is the weakest set out of the 5, but has its uses, but, it's not great. Whereas if I went into Dragons, it's Violent, and then a lot of like Endure, Focus, Revenge has its uses, but really you're just fishing for violence, whereas in Giants, you're getting Despair, you're getting Swift. Those are always going to be premier sets for endgame. So if I just hang out in Giants for a while, maybe I'll get lucky and get my Bernard into the 280 range. If Yin Hong could get a little bit faster, that would be nice, but that's the plan. So that's all I'm going to be doing. I'm going to 6-star unit every time I get enough max 4-star Rainbow Mon, which is, every so often. I'm getting them just from Guild Wars at the moment or events. But if I could clear TOA 60, I could pick up 1 extra one a month. I'm stuck on 59 right now, and I don't think this account can go beyond that without a few things changing. So maybe next month we'll get through 60. It kind of depends on the matchup, on who's there. So my short-term goal is to just farm Giants and to try to clear TOA 100. And I think what that's going to require is a Beretta at the very least, the dots, the bar reset. I think that's going to be crucial. And I'm thinking a Mav as well. I think I really need that boss provoke. I'm stuck on 60 against the Dark Pioneer, and I'm just not able to provoke it. And so it's kind of getting all its massive skills off and just crushing me. I think stat-wise my units are okay, but I'm not able to control the boss in any way. I mean, I'm relying on Ritesh punching to get the taunt, which is not a great form of control. So that's my thought. I think I need the Beretta, and I think I need the Mav. And possibly I could transition Mav into Giants in place of Bernard, because he supplies a lot of the same things. He just doesn't bring the attack buff and the extra defense break. But I've already got a defense break from Ritesh and Bella Dion. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that, but that would be another use for Mav and a way to concentrate my runes onto a few units. So we'll finish up this run. We'll go take a look at what's going on with my units and kind of where my progression is. I'm pretty happy with it. It's just TOA is going to be a while. And the problem with TOA is not so much the units or the runes, it's the towers, the honor towers. I'm just so far behind on the honor towers that, I'm giving up 20% HP and 20% defense, 15 speed and attack and crit damage, and I'm just behind, So here's the state of my units currently. Here's the Ritesh on Broken. It's got an energy set. But stat-wise, pretty good. 30, 42, 43k HP. Defense is, 950. Speed, okay. Crit rate, 85, which is what I really wanted for Giants. I wanted 100% crit so that he always has speed buff up. And he's just hitting harder. Here are the runes. I got a 6-star Rage, I think from the World Boss. It was a blue rune. This was a Legend rune, which I used 1 re-up on through one of the events or something. And it rolled 18 speed, which I was very happy with. So I grinded up to 20. And then here's another, I I think this might have been a legend, but it rolled kind of awfully. But, you get what you get. This rune I'm pretty happy with, but I don't have the mana to finish leveling it. This was another legend rune. And then this is, I think this is a legend 5-star. So it's doing okay. So that's him. Bella is on my one and only violent set. It's my pride and joy. 200 speed. I cobbled this together through the rune crafting thing that they had. I pulled a violent slot 2 speed rune, which was blue, but no, it must have been purple. But it turned out okay. I mean, that's not great, but it's okay. I've got this slot 1. This slot 6 I thought was pretty good. I mean, it was a blue defense rune, but it rolled 14 speed, which, the fact that I don't even have access to these runes is pretty great. Nothing crazy, but pretty good. I mean, it's a 200 speed violent set, and I don't even have the access to giant, so I feel good about it, Feel good about it. Here's my Vero, 207 speed, 22k HP, speed, HP. Gosh, that could have rolled so much better. I think this was a legend rune, and it rolled once into speed. I got it from the shop, and yeah, if I ever get a re-app, I'm just going to hit this one forever, because that's a fantastic rune. It just needs to be re-apped. So these runes are all kind of garbage in terms of rolls. That's going to be a good one, 16 speed. My Yin Hong, I'm not really using her currently. Sometimes I'll throw in with Bella if I need a little more healing, but she's an RTA monster. She's not really for PvE content. I mean, she can be okay, but I like my current lineup a little better. I'd have to sub out one of the Shannon or Bernard. This unit I'm not using at all. Shannon, defense, HP, a couple nice little runes there. But yeah, that's kind of a garbage rune, and it's just there until I pick up something better, but it's just sitting there for now. But she's on Despair, which is nice. I was able to transition her to Despair. But I think you want her on triple sustain runes, either 3 HPs or a defense and 2 HPs. Here's the Bernard, 210-ish speed, not a fast Bernard by any means, more about survivability and getting the accuracy that I need. I've also kind of built a Kona, a Colleen, and a Darien, because as you can see from some of my runes, they're grinded, and I can't run dragons yet, so what's going on? I'm running my main in 2 slots of R4, and this alt as the 3rd slot, running, because I feel like raids are a great way to upgrade runes that are pretty good. And, I've got a 20 speed crit rate rune as, a level that I don't feel like this alt should have that yet. So I'm going to be running giants exclusively, R4, even though this account dies before the final boss, but my main can carry it through, which is nice. But look at this. What kind of luck is that? Like, it's from R4. It got that, and it got this. Like, my main is crying. I want those grinds, but that speed is too good to use. The only thing I could use it on would be that. I don't know if I want a 17 or 18 speed defense rune. Maybe I do, but ideally I'll pull something better at some point in the near future. But you can see from all my Rainbow Mons, it's been giant time. I might make Darien my next 6-star, but I don't think 6-starring a unit is going to make me survive in R4. So I probably would like to get a Beretta and 6-star the Beretta, or possibly the Mav. Looking at my storage, here's everything I've ever pulled, basically. In terms of 4-stars, that was a nice pull. Might be good for TOA at some point. This, I don't know, Fusion maybe, or Arena Offense. Orion, great. Nice to get that out of the way. I'm not ready for him yet, but it's nice. The Miang, I think, also could be useful. Maybe for Necro. Probably not. This might be Fusion food, or maybe I'll build him. I don't know. But I was lucky to pull a Rakuni, which I will definitely use for RTA. I've got the Mav down here somewhere. Red. There it is. I've got the Mav and a few skill ups, so that'll be my next focus. Light and dark wise, not much luck since the initial pull. Just waiting. I'm waiting for one thing to lock in. Got some skill ups for Megan, but yeah, nothing extraordinary. Possibly a battle mammoth in the future. I don't know. So that's the current state. If my account never pulls anything else, when I eventually RTA, it'll be a lot of Ratesh, Yinhong, Rakuni, hopefully Tessarian when I pull Tessarian, Orion. Like, that seems good enough to win if you've got the runes. It's just, it would be nice to get one more massive control monster that could benefit from all the Yinhong shenanigans. But yeah, I'm 3/5 of a way to another 6-star. I don't really know who that's going to be yet, but that's the Kabila too was a nice pull. That'll be useful at some point. Just kind of chilling there. So that's the current state of the beginner's guide. There's not a lot to do until I clear TOA 100 or get a few more rune pulls. This is early mid game. This is what you do. You just hang out, and if you don't care about dragons or necro, there's less to do. So hope that kind of gave you a sense of, what now if you can clear giants, but you're like, oh, TOA is hard. Like, what do you do? That's what I'm going to do. You can't worry about clearing TOA until you're ready for it. I'm still building my economy at the Glory Shop. I'm one more upgrade from this thing, and then I'm going to level up all the mana stuff, because mana never goes away. It's always a thing. And then I'm going to go into speed tower, crit damage, and just grind. That's all you do. I'm close to my first Ifrit. I think I'm hoping for Theo. I don't know. Tessa is a goal at some point, because that's going to be a great Artemon. But anyway, lots of rambling. That's the state of the account and kind of where I'm at on the new baby account. So hope it was enjoyable for y'all. And if you have an alt or you are a new player, I hope you can steer it in the right direction. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will catch y'all later. Take care.